Hello, welcome to this webinar. Today we're going to talk about Ftrack Studio and linked entities using custom attributes. And with me today I have, as last time, Björn.
Hello everyone, nice to see you.
This is a target release for custom attribute linking. On a high level, it's a new type of custom attribute that allows users to create links between entities in Ftrack. And this is by far the most wanted feature by our customers. So with a few configurations, users can track and view data in almost unlimited ways with this feature. We will give two examples on this. So Björn, please.
Yes, thank you, Magnus. So we will do a demo showing how to set this up and how to configure it in Ftrack. But first, I just briefly want to talk about what it is and how it works. And one of the most important things with the new custom attribute link type is the ability to create relationships between data in Ftrack in more flexible and reusable ways than before. Previously, you would have to create all attributes you want to track the actual objects, such as on a shot. If you wanted to track camera information on a shot, you would need to create and update all the camera-related data on each shot as custom attributes. This makes it very difficult to make changes and to ensure everything is correct throughout the project. And with the new link attribute type, you can now instead create a separate object, such as a camera object, an actor, or a delivery, and so on. And then instead link that object to the specific shots. And then you can track all the camera information or actor information on that object instead. Let's go through a full demonstration on how to create these objects and how to configure Ftrack to use them. Okay, let's look at the custom attribute links in Ftrack. So first, I'm going to go through and set this up to create all the new objects and the new links to show you how to do that. And to do that, we need to go into system settings of Ftrack. And the first thing we will do is that we will create some new objects. So if I go to workflow and objects, here you see all the objects that can be used under a project to create the project hierarchy. And here I will create the three new objects that we will use in this demo: camera, actor, and delivery. And then we will create some new custom attributes. And down here under advanced custom attributes, here you can see the current custom attributes that I have. And now we will create some new custom attributes. And I will add those to the delivery. All right, now we've created a few new custom attributes on the delivery object. And everything we've shown so far is things that you can do in the current version of Ftrack. And soon we will show you what you can do with the new link type. But first, before we do that, I will go into schemas under workflow. And I have a few schemas here, and the schemas is what define the different building blocks on each project. So what objects I can have to build a project hierarchy, what statuses and types I can have on tasks, and so on. And what I want to do now is I want to go into my VFX schema, and I will add delivery to my VFX schema. I will go into my animation schema and I will add delivery to that. And then I've already created a global schema here. And on my global schema, I will add actor and camera. Okay, and next up, we will go back to custom attributes again to create our new link attributes. And what I will do now is first I will create links from a shot to the new object that I created. Okay, and as you can see here now, we've created our new custom attributes of the link type. And as you can see here, I have links from shot to actor to camera and also to delivery. Now I will go back into projects and create a new global project.
So Björn, why are you using a global workflow in this case?
Yes, that's a good question, Magnus. In this case, I want a more generic and simplified workflow to keep track of my global objects that I will use across different projects in my workspace. Okay, and here we are in my new global project. Here I will quickly set up a structure for my actors and cameras. And to organize the actors and cameras, I just realized that I need a folder as well to organize within this project. So I will go back into system settings and I will update my global schema to also allow having folders. Okay, let's use our new actors and camera objects from our project. So I will go into the Napo project here, and if I look at shots and bringing in the sidebar for a shot like this, now I'll go to the info tab, I will look at my custom attributes. And as you can see here, I have my actors, camera, and deliveries attributes. So if I click the camera attribute, for example, initially it will actually search for cameras within my project, but I don't have any cameras here. So I will unselect my project and then I can see cameras from any project. And here I have my camera 1 and camera 2 in the global project. So here I can just easily select that as my camera. And I can do the same for actors, of course. And then we can look at the same thing from the opposite side. So if I go back to my global project like this, I can go into the sidebar of my camera and see the opposite direction. So if I look at camera 1 here, for example, I can see the shots that are linked to camera 1. And I can also click here to go directly to a shot. And of course, we can also use this from within the spreadsheets. So I can easily add new custom attributes to my spreadsheet. On the shot, I can add camera, actors, and deliveries to my spreadsheet. And here you can see they've been added to my spreadsheet. Okay, and now we will look at how to track deliveries for this project. And to do that, I will start by creating a new folder for my deliveries. And under this folder, I will create my deliveries. Okay, here I have my deliveries, and I can track tasks under my deliveries to track any progress related to the delivery. It could be things like uploading the content or similar things. And then looking back at my project, now I can do as I did with the cameras and actors. So if I bring in the sidebar here for a shot, I can go in and select the deliveries that this shot should be part of. Okay, and then I can, of course, also set up a view showing all the shots that are in a certain delivery. Here I see all the shots that are in my deliveries, and I can also invert this filter to see if there are any shots that are not in a delivery. Okay.
Björn,
Yeah.
what is the difference between using this object, just looking into this project, compared to using the other objects like the artists and cameras in this case?
Yes, you mean actors and the cameras. Yes, that's a good question, Magnus. So the main difference is that when I'm tracking deliveries here, let's go back to my default filter, then those deliveries are very specific to my project. So that's why I created them in the project hierarchy instead. But for some objects, it makes sense to have them globally so that they can be shared between multiple projects. And that's what I did with my actors and cameras. And that's why I created a global project like this, where I track them. And one of the benefits with having it as a global project like this is that, first of all, they're shared between different projects, but I can also then go into the overview section of Ftrack like this, for example, and set up a dashboard to track all the shots throughout the studio that are using a certain actor or a camera. Okay, so here is my new dashboard showing all the shots And then I can easily add a filter on actors saying, let's look at all the shots that have both my actors in them. And as you can see, that's only one shot. And I can easily add more shots, either from here by adding my actors like this to the shots, or I can also bring up the actor like this, and then I can add shots from here. So here I can browse and search for different projects and different shots. And then I can easily add them like this as well. There we go. And now if I enable my filter again, you can see I have a lot more shots in my view. And as I continue using Ftrack, this view will populate with even more shots that are using the same actors.
This looks very nice. And this, as I understand, is the power of this feature when we can link stuff together. And you can also, in this view, prepare a dashboard that can be built up over time.
Yes, I think it's just important to highlight how powerful this feature is, in that you can work across multiple projects at the same time, either track data within a single project or like we did here across multiple projects at the same time, so that you can share things. Say you have an asset library set up where you want to link into individual project, for example. There's a lot of flexibility and endless possibilities. It's really up to our users' workflows and their ideas on how to use this. And
Okay.
as a final thing, I just also wanted to add that we all, of course, have full support for this new attribute type in the API. So you can also set up very complex filters in these views by using a query filter. So here, for example, I can write a query expression to filter on and set up very advanced views. And of course, this is not something everyone can do from a day-to-day basis, but someone technical at the studio can go in and set this up and share this dashboard with everyone else so that they can enjoy the power of those filters and those views.
Thank you very much, Björn, for this demo. It was super interesting. I'm super excited about this feature, and also would like to thank everyone of our customer that's been contributing to this. So thank you very much, and we hope that we can get more input for future development.
Yes, so we're super happy if you have any feedback on this new feature, and you can send that our way. And of course, there are documentation and guides on our help desk site. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next time.